Now I'm going to show you a couple of putting drills that I incorporate into my own practice. It's going to let you become the best putter that you can be if you practice these regularly, and every time you come out to the range, you want to make sure you practice putting, because you're going to use the putter more than any other club in your bag per round. So this drill is what I like to call the circle drill. It's going to allow you to get a different perspective on each putt. So this putt is going to have a different break than the putt up there. And it's going to get you familiar with how to hit these putts with different breaks, whether it be uphill, downhill, uphill right to left, downhill left to right, everything. So it's a really good training tool. I'm going to show you just how it works real quick. I'm going to hit this putt right here. Seems like a relatively straight putt. And then I'm going to move on to my right. As I move on to my right, this putt has a different break than the putt I had before. This one is right to left a little bit. Now as I get up here, it's more downhill and it has a different break. So I'm going to try this one. So you just want to keep going along. You get the idea that you want to keep going along the side. And if you make about 4 out of the 6 balls that I have here, then you've done a pretty good job. But your general goal is just to feel the terrain around the hole, how the ball reacts differently as it gets to the hole. As you get better at this drill, you're going to be able to move the circle farther and farther out. And of course, as you do that, the ball will break even more. And you'll see a bigger difference, and you'll have to make even more adjustments. So the beauty about this drill is that each putt is a different putt. Whereas if I'm just putting my 6 balls right here, and I hit all 6, it's the same putt and it gets repetitive, but this keeps it new and it gives me a different break on every putt. So this is a really good way to understand how the ball breaks towards the hole. Now this drill is what I call the long putt drill. This is going to really hone your feel and touch on these long 30-foot, 40-foot, 50-foot putts. And remember I said that the key to long putting is that you don't want to necessarily be aggressive and try to make the putt. Although of course it'd be nice, you want to just be close and you want to put it within a small 3-foot circle so that you're able to 2-putt. So I've already put a ball out there that is going to be kind of like my intermediate target. But it's not, I don't want it to represent a hole. I just want it to be just a target out there that I can generally aim to. Because we're not really focusing on aim here. We're not focusing on aim at all. We're focusing on our pure touch and our ability to gauge distance. So for this drill, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit each ball as close to that ball as possible without going past. And I'm going to try to put as many balls in succession as I get closer and try to fit as many balls as I can without going past the previous ball. So let me just give you an example with a couple of putts right here. First putt, just want to get as close to the ball as I can without going past it. That's a pretty good one. It was just short of the ball. So my next goal is to make sure that this ball doesn't go past that previous ball, but as close to it as it can be. So that one was pretty good too. But you get the idea that we want to put the ball as close to the previous ball as possible without going past, so we can really hone our touch and our feel. Because on these 30, 40, and 50-foot putts, the most important thing is distance and getting in that 3-foot circle. And the thing that separates the pros from the amateurs and the more advanced golfers from the beginners is their ability to not 3-putt and get it close to the hole and always 2-putt. So if you practice this drill, you're going to have a lot of luck out there making those 2-putts on these long putts.